All right, bang. Peep this part. I think this is Ganjapo tagged me on this, and this is actually a really good part right here. Listen to this.
So I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was saying how I have one kid, and I love this one kid, but I also have this kid who was born out of a situation that was love. Like when I had the kid, I fully intended on marrying his mother. So I'm thinking now, can I love a kid the same way with somebody who was just You understand? If you just had an mistake, what I feel about the kid, the way I feel about the mistake. What I feel about the kid, the way I feel about the mother. Because like it's not like dudes don't have to carry the baby for 9 months. So we have that mother already. Right. And you're a nuisance already, extra $450 a month. Right. Am I gonna feel the same?
Yeah, you not that's true, man.
And I pray to God I never have to find out. I pray I never have to.
All right, salutes. Hopefully you guys understood that, bro. And I started thinking about that, and I was like, yo, that is really, really true. Like, a mother creates the bond because the baby's inside of her. A dad has to actively create that bond, bro. You have to keep on trying to create the bond. Now, to my defense, my baby moms never let me, I'm not saying they prevented me, because they never were the type to say you can't see your son, right? They never said you can't see him. Don't even come over here. You can't see him. Nah, they don't do that. What they do is they create issues, right? So as soon as the kid comes into play, yo, I'm coming to get him. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. The issues start, right? Trying to tell me what to do, trying to tell me what I can do, what I can't do, where I can go, where I can't go, who I can be around, who I can't be around. You know, and the thing is that they both know that I'm not that type of person, bro. I don't like being told what to do, right? I'm a responsible individual. Like, you trust me with the child, right? But you want to be able to dictate what I do with the child. It's not an instance where you don't trust me because I'm dangerous, right? Because if you didn't trust me because I'm dangerous, then you wouldn't even let me take him. But you will let me take him only if I do what you're telling me to do. I also feel like in a way they're almost trying to force me to lie, right? Because in a way I'm just gonna be like, well, let me just lie to this bitch so she could just shut the fuck up and I could do what I gotta do with my son, right? But what's gonna end up happening is they almost want you to lie so that later they could say, hey, look, I caught you in a lie, and oh no, now you gotta do this and you gotta do that. To me, with my 2 biological children, like, the mothers created such an issue, and it was such a turn off to me that they didn't allow me to what you call it. Well, it's not that they didn't allow me, but them not knowing, by creating the issue all the time, what they're doing is they're just making it to where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered, bro. Okay? It's possible to love someone and just not want to be bothered with them. Like, I'm sorry. And then the thing is that both my sons, like at this point, they've spent more time with their mothers than with me. So they've already done things where I could say, you're doing that because it's in the benefit of your mom. You're not doing anything because it's in the benefit of me. So in a way, not only is your mom working against me, but then your mom could use you, and you okay with working against me. So it's just like, I'd rather not do that, right? If that makes me a deadbeat, then it just is what it is, bro. The thing is that, like, the individual that's on the other side of the screen, like, you could call me a deadbeat and you could say all these things, right? But I'd be lying to you if I told you that I care about that, because I don't. The reality is that, bro, you don't live my life, right? You're not there when you got to deal with the issues. You're there to remind me, oh, you're a deadbeat. Okay, cool. But when it's time for me to deal with those issues, you're not going to be around. You know, you're not going to have to deal with none of these issues. Right? You only say it to try to trigger, right? That's what y'all do. Nonetheless, you can call me a deadbeat, bro. It has no effect on me. I could care less. Like, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm not losing sleep over it. You know, what I do is I create content from it, which the content is the conversation. Now, again, I think with me, 2 things. Number 1, I got lucky because while that statement is true, you have to sort of, as a father, create that bond with a child. And because the mothers are such pain in the asses and I'm so turned off, it never really allowed me to create that bond, right? Because of that, it doesn't affect me to where I'm like sad over it. Like I used to, right? I used to tell myself, damn, did you try hard enough? Damn, you didn't really grow up with a father, so now you gonna do this to your own. Like, believe you me, some of the things y'all tell me now, maybe I want to say as little as maybe like 6 years ago. I want to say 5-6 years ago, I used to be like that. Like, damn, bro, but damn, man, I gotta stick in there, man. I gotta deal with this. Man, I gotta deal with all this bullshit. Why? Because it shows that I love my son. Imagine that. I have to resort to listening to another individual's demands, and so it's me and a baby mom's, right? And a child. So let me get something straight. I have to listen to the demands of the woman. And by listening to her demands, does that make me a great father? Because there's been instances where I've listened to this person's demands and they still paint me as the villain, right? So that's number one. If I don't listen to this person's demands, does that now automatically make me a deadbeat? Does it make me a bad father now because I don't want to? It's like negotiating with terrorists, right? It's like negotiating with terrorists. And the thing is that this terrorist,
holla!
Let's get it.
Crotch Cheese sent $2. I'm actually thinking about impregnating Goo Cheese and raise a family with her. I feel like she will be a great mother. I'll work while she takes care of the kids. You think this a good idea too?
Shit, you never know, bro. You never know. Let's put it this way. People used to paint Goo Cheese as like gross and all that, right? Yeah. There was one time her and Alice, this is when they was dealing with that dude that Alice was dealing with. I forgot the dude's name, Joey Camp. That they were getting ready, right? And Goo Cheese had like makeup and all that shit. And I was like, what? She looked like a totally different person, right? I say that to say this. She might be a great mother, She might be, right? Let me tell you something, because women tend to do this a lot, I've noticed. Women will tell you that, oh, it wasn't until they had a kid that they changed their life and they started, I guess, taking it more serious. Maybe she does need something like that for her to take life more serious. Maybe, you never know. Or it could totally backfire and she could be even worse of a human being with a child. That's something that I wouldn't be able to tell you, you know what I mean? But I do think that every woman deserves that chance. It's just, are you willing to be the one to give her that chance? So good luck to you, sir. But the thing with the baby moms, bro, like, it just doesn't bother me, man. It just doesn't, I'm sorry. If that makes me a deadbeat, then I'm cool with that. I'm accepting of that. Like, I don't care if you think I'm a deadbeat. I don't care if you think I'm this. I don't care if you think I'm that. I don't care. Like, I'll use it to make content out of. I'll use it to push the discussion. You know what I mean? I'm always down for a discussion about child support and use some of the things that happen to me as examples. But if you think that for a second that you telling me that I'm a deadbeat, that when I get off of this, I sit there and I'm like, damn, people really think you're a deadbeat, Zaya. Man, you really should negotiate with the terrorists and just do whatever the fuck they want, because that's what makes you a great father. Not what you do with the child, right? That doesn't make you a great father. What makes you a great father is that you're willing to deal with the bullshit, right? I guess. You're willing to deal with the bullshit. So that makes me, if that's what makes a good father, then I'm okay with not being a good father, right? Because I don't want to do what someone else tells me to do. Especially when I know, like, let's put it this way, my 2 baby moms, them bitches is fucking irrelevant if it's not for them kids. Them bitches is irrelevant, bro. Look, right now, I'm not in them kids' life. I ain't spoke to my baby moms, either of them, in years. You know how good that feels? Okay, it's as if they don't exist. Homeless Zaya says, Zaya, having my kid kept me out of jail for sure. Stop boozing, sticking peeps up, and all that. Went straight and narrow. Well, salute to you, bro. You know, again, in some instances, people do change because of children, because of the presence of children, right? Unfortunately, I just don't think that that is something that applies to me. You know what I mean? Zaya, I have peeped your character judgment. I have peeped your character judgment isn't the best. Malice World. I don't understand, bruh. I'm a content creator collaborating with another content creator. Why do I have to worry about the judgment of their character? What does that have to do with collaborating, making content, making a couple dollars? Well, how does one correlate with the other? Okay? I don't care about who Alice is as a person. I don't care. Bruh, like, y'all don't get it. Like, I just don't care. I'm out for the content, baby. I don't give a fuck what these people do in their regular lives or what you think of them. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? I don't know how many more times I can say that. I don't care. Okay? They are entertainment for my community. Fuck the IP2 community. Okay? I don't care about y'all. I don't. I appreciate collaborating with the content creators. Whoever wants to collab with me. Whoever doesn't, then fuck off. I don't care. The people in the audience, you don't like it? I don't give a fuck. Go watch something else. I don't fucking need you over here. The admin, I appreciate the admin for even adding me to that. Thank you. Okay? But if the admin took me off tomorrow, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Cheech, I don't care. There's not a tear in my eye. I don't care. You care more than I do. That's why you're trying so hard to get my attention. You care more than I do. Shit. I don't care, bruh. Okay? I'm in it for the content, bruh. It's like work. Bruh, let me tell you something. These are like work friends, right? These are like work friends. All right? I chill with work friends at work. Shout out to K.I. Dub, man. Like, how you supposed to be a parent, your kid, when the baby moms is dictating how you should parent, what to do, where to go? For all that, keep the kid. Do it yourself. K.I. Dub, you see how you just wrote that? I'm just a living example of it. That's all it was. Cool. You operating with this child like they a piece of property. So if they're a piece of property, then cool, handle your business, bro. Go ahead, work your property. You just not gonna sucker me. Why? Because he's my son? No, bro, that's a trap. That's a trap that too many men are falling for. That's a trap that too many men are falling for. All right? You're thinking that what makes you a good father is how much of the bullshit you're gonna deal with from this other female. And to me, that doesn't make no sense. Okay? When you are in love with a person or you love a person, bro, you're not gonna make their life difficult in a relationship, right? When you care about, let's put it this way, right? Here's another thing, right? So if she makes it difficult for me and then I choose not to see the kid, then that makes me a bad person because I'm not willing to go through the bullshit with her, right? But nobody looks at her and says, damn, you're a fucked up ass mom. Why? Because you just giving a hard time to a Higga that wants to be in his child's life. The Higga want to be in his child's life, but every time he do something, you got an issue. You know, nobody looks around and says that. Nothing. Not her man. Which her man, it's hilarious because I said this earlier today in the Discord. I'm gonna say it now, but I'm gonna correct myself. Certain people are only as loyal as their options, right? They're only as loyal as their options. Let me tell you something. My baby moms of my youngest son, right? At one point in time, do you know that the man that she got now, they have a kid? Do you know that she was going to attempt to kick that Higga out of the house that she owns? How would I know that, right? The house that she owns. He don't have his name on it or nothing. She was going to ask him to leave and then ask me to move in? Like, bruh, that woman ain't got no loyalty. That woman is loyal to herself. Okay, that woman is loyal to herself. Don't be mad that I'm just doing the same thing. Yeah, if you shout to run it up, if you a man with no kids, bro, just don't do it. Don't do it, man. Kids are overrated, bro. Okay? Take your time. Be with a shorty for years before you fucking just say, fuck it. I'm gonna create a human being with this person. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Okay? Yep, the moms brainwash the kids. It's the kids' loss. Remember, they only get one father. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I get it. But I can't feel bad for you if it is affecting me. It don't affect, like, if I stay there, bro, matter of fact, let me tell you something. If I stay there, all that's going to happen is that we're going to bicker and argue, right? You're going to be trying to tell me what to do. I'm going to be telling you, bro, you're not going to be telling me what to do. Then my baby mom, she the type that she'll let me leave with the kid and then call the police. And then I got to come back or bring the kid back or meet them somewhere to drive. Bro, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that bullshit. I'm sorry. And that's why I say it. Man, fuck you and fuck that kid. Now, when I say it, I don't mean fuck that kid like I hate him, I hope he die. No. I'm just saying, yo, I love you, dog, but man, I can't fuck with you. All right? You being used as a weapon right now. You're not a child in this scenario. You're not a child in this scenario. You a weapon for that person to be able to take their frustrations out on me. And it's not happening, bruh. Fuck you and your mama, bruh. Go that way. Go that way. And if we don't ever talk again, but believe me, I ain't crying, bruh. I know it sounds fucked up, man, but it is what it is. I only got a certain amount of life to live, bro. I'm not going to waste my life being dictated to by some woman because she let me shoot the club up. All right, she let me shoot my fucking my spermage all up in her pussy, and now all of a sudden now she's my fucking she's my dictator for 18 years. The bitch got a whole other man, but yet she's gonna be dictating to me? No, bitch, you bugging. Fuck you and fuck that kid, man. Hood honey, were your kids planned or mistakes? 2 mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. I was fucking. Yeah, I blasted off inside, yeah. But when she came with the thing and said, yo, I think we're about to have a baby, was I like, oh my God, I'm so happy? No. Was I like Courtney and Travis? Have y'all seen the Kardashians? Courtney and Travis. Them motherfuckers are planning. They want to have a baby. They planning. No, bruh. I ain't have no plans to have no fucking children with these fucking females. Prime example of someone taking no responsibility. I guess. You know, you don't know me though. You ain't been through nothing that I've been through. So you don't know how much responsibility I've taken. Maybe I'm just tired of it. You know, like, give it up, bruh. You know, I keep it 100. I'm just tired of it. No, I don't want to deal with that. I'm sorry. I got my own life I want to deal with. No. I don't feel like a woman has the right to now dictate or tell me what to do just because we have a baby together. No. And I'm that rare breed that I'll dip, bro. Fuck it. Fuck you and fuck the baby. I'm out, bro. I'm not going to be here you just giving me a hard time. And the crazy thing is that if there was no fucking baby, bitch, de largo pa'l carajo. Bitch, you would have been gone, bro. You wouldn't even be a thought right now. You wouldn't even be in front of me right now if it wasn't for this baby. So now because of the baby, you don't appreciate, like, and I don't even know, because I don't even think my baby mom wants me. Like, I'll keep it 100. I think my baby mom hates me as much as I hate her. The fuck? But bitch just want to be telling, nah, I'm good, man. I don't have to know you. You just sad. It's her fault and she let you, but in her. But go learn how to speak English. Learn how to type and I'll come back to you. You gotta learn how to type it. I can't be here trying to figure it out for you. Right? Shout out to Run It Up. For men, you need to understand that no one gives a fuck about you. So if you have no family, take the time to put yourself first and make it a habit, because later you will be put last. Yeah, facts. Zaya's abandoned kids. Damn, dad, tell us how you really feel. Well, again, I'm not speaking from nowhere. I'm not speaking from a place of ill will. I'm just speaking the truth. The reality is that I had a very bad experience. I had 2 baby moms. I had 2 kids. Both of them got used against me versus just allowing me to be a father. And at some point, I told them all to kick rocks That's it. Now, what, in my opinion, don't make me a deadbeat is that I still pay. Okay? I'm not there for the moral or for the, I pay though. I can't be a deadbeat if I'm paying, you know? Let me see, man. Shout out to Jacket Chan. Keep abortion safe and legal for this exact reason. Let's go. Yeah, I believe that abortion still should be an option, bro. Shout out to Glock Boy. System's messed up, but me at least, I would never let another man raise my kid. I love my kids. It's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Salutes. And again, that, you know, that has a lot to do with the woman that you got next to you. In my instance, my kids are not, nor anywhere near the best thing that ever happened to me. If anything, my kids are one of the worst things that could have happened to me. All right? And that's just being honest. If I look at my progression and what I've done now, I've done all this while still having two females trying to set me up and fuck me over. So I can only imagine so much more that would have got accomplished had I not had these two females. It's like having two enemies and you can't get rid of them. They're stuck with you for life, no matter what. You have some sort of connection to that enemy. Like a regular enemy in the street, I could just distance myself and probably never see this motherfucker again. No matter what, I'm gonna always have to deal with these. A few years could go by, but I imagine, listen, and I know my baby mamas. If something happens to them kids, they get into an accident, they're gonna hit me up on the phone. Yo, your son got into an accident. All right, I haven't seen the nigga in fucking 4 or 5 years. Like, what do you want me to do? Now, like, you know, like, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. Or maybe I'm just a cold-hearted person. At least, shout the Glock Boy, I feel like, you know, if you got a good woman by your side and she's not giving you a hard time with your kids, you know, and then maybe your feelings change or something like that, then that's a different scenario versus me that, you know, I had a kid with these individuals, like, we don't have no relation, you giving me a hard time, you not even letting me establish any sort of connection with this child whatsoever, with the games that you playing. I don't know. I guess I'm just a different breed. You know what I mean? I'm just a different individual. And I can only be me, bro. I can't be what other people want me to be. I got to be what I want to be, you know? At the end of the day, whether I love that child or not, guess what? When they put me down into that hole, I go in there dolo. When I came into this motherfucker, I came into this motherfucker dolo. All right? It is what it is, man. And in all honesty, I'm also the type of person that you don't get a pass because you have a title, right? Just because you are my mother, my father, my grandmother, my aunt, my son, just because you have the title doesn't mean that that's it, you just get a pass. Okay, cool, I'm just going to deal with you knowing that you are fucking me over, but I'm just going to deal with you because you're my son. No. Nah, man. Your mama fucking me over, she using you, and you look like you helping her. So fuck both of y'all. Y'all got to roll up out of here, you know? If anything, let me tell you something. Women, you want to take me as an example that maybe y'all should start making better choices as far as who you let get up inside you raw. Now, I'm not saying it's all their fault. I'm just saying women need to really think that shit through. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that gets stuck. I don't get stuck. I could dip. You know, and women could dip too, but the majority of women can't dip. The majority of women don't dip. They deal with it, you know. Maybe women need to start, maybe a nigga telling you he love you. Maybe when a nigga tell you he love you, maybe you want to think, okay, cool, how long have I known this motherfucker? Why all of a sudden he love me, Like, I don't know, man. I'm good. Listen, once I knew I had two situations, listen, because to me that's always been embarrassing to have two baby mamas. I think that's just mad ghetto. Two baby mamas, two kids, two different experiences, both of them, although different individuals, both of them leading to the same, right? A situation where
Anonymous sent $3.
Here's a story about a man coming in.
Get it.
Glock Boy sent $2. Zaya, your pull out game weak. Aoki has to teach you how to pull out. Pull out gang. Pull out gang, pull out gang.
Well, I don't have to worry about that no more, man. I don't got to worry about no pull out game, no nothing, all right? I believe my 26, it was either my 26 or my 28. I don't remember correctly. It might have been 28. My birthday present, for my 28th birthday present was a vasectomy, bro. All right? Yeah, like I said, man, having 2 baby moms, 2 children has always been like embarrassing to me. Like that's like some fucking hood rat shit. Just to me, you know, no offense to nobody else. But having multiple kids by multiple different women, I started thinking like, you know, like what's going to happen on the third? Like the third is going to have to deal with all this bullshit. What if I meet someone that I really fucking care and adore about? They got to deal now with fucking 2 kids, 2 different baby moms. Both baby moms' situations are bad. Both baby moms are the type to cause friction in a relationship with me and someone else. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't never got to worry about that shit ever again. Okay? If it come down to it and I you know, I hit some skins, then you know, it is what it is, man. You know, I don't got to worry about none of that. If anything, I got to worry about a disease before I have to worry about a baby. I ain't worried about no baby. That's why I was telling Ouchie, bro, like, be out here fucking these hoes, bro. Or be out, I don't want to say hoes, but be out here fucking these women that are giving you the pussy. And then, could you imagine if he would have got shorty at the hotel pregnant? Look at that. Imagine you get that shorty pregnant. You don't even know her like that. You met her one day. You prepared now to fucking, you know, have to deal with that person forever? Because forever is a long time. I don't think people realize that shit. Forever is a long time. To be dealing with someone that you're like, why am I even dealing with this person? And even worse, a situation like mine, where not only are you saying, why am I even dealing with this person? But number 2, how you trying to tell me what to do, bitch? If it wasn't for this kid, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. Go fuck yourself. Run It Up said, no disrespect, Zaya, but having multiple baby moms sounds like the worst headache. Well, no offense taken, bro. It is. Okay? It's a headache, bro.